Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for July. So this will be the first time I'm bringing in tarot into the channel. I'm using the Chrysalis Tarot and I'm excited to share these messages with you. So I really love the images of the tarot, especially this one. They're named differently, but they all usually come from the Rider-Waite. I've also pulled out a card for you from the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. So we'll get right into your reading. This is your past energy coming in. This is what's crowning you right now or what's on your mind. This is like anything else around you in your environment, your soul environment too. So this is a card representing your soul at times. That's how I read it. And that's what's coming in. So let's get going here. All right. Oh, that's so funny. I remember this card for Sagittarius when I did a reading with these, like, I think it was the yearly reading, like last year, but I don't know why. I remember that card for you. This actually, I think this is why I picture you with this card, is because this is like a Sagittarius. It's like the half horse, half man. So that's funny. So it's interesting you got that in your soul position because that's you over there. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, so the theme for July, I am sensing that there is going to be healing going on for you guys. And I say that because you chose to walk away from something. Okay, this is your past energy. 8 of Mirrors, that's like the 8 of Cups in the regular tarot, okay? So this is someone that needs to walk away from a situation. It's not like, it's going to hurt a little. It's going to feel uncomfortable because you care about this, okay? Whether it's like work or a person. This is your past energy though, don't forget. So it's leaving you, but it's still some of the energy coming in for July. So this could have actually happened maybe May or June or something like that. It could even be the beginning of July. So this is someone that they've tried all they can in a situation. Okay, you've played all your cards. This is like you've tried this, you tried that. All the mirrors represent cups, all the love you've given in a situation. Could be in your business, it could be at work. And you see that, it's not going in the way you hoped or not going in your favor. All right. So you're starting to realize this in the month of July and you're saying, you know what? It doesn't have to be like a permanent go away from something. It could just be you deciding on tweaking something, especially if it has to do with finances or work. Okay. Maybe you start to think, let me reflect on some things I could do. Maybe I need to tweak something, or maybe I need to start looking for a new approach. Maybe I need to change my target market in a business thing or something. Maybe you're good at what you do. You just need to change the location or the company or something. But this shows that you are walking away. It could be that it's been dull or routine where you were in a work environment especially, or maybe not changing in a relationship. And this is saying you've tried everything, okay? You've played all your cards. Now it's time to move into the new chapter, to seek beautiful things in your life. Okay, to seek something that is more alignment with yourself. Because you could see here, your soul here is very much intact, but you need to get out of the situation before it even takes, that your energy, that your soul, like all of it, before it consumes all your soul. Like you realize it's a little bit toxic, okay? So he might be leaving material things behind. Sorry about that. He might be leaving some material things behind, but he just has what he needs in his pocket here to move forward. He's like, I'm good with like a little bit of cash. I got my soul intact. I got my skills here, the wand, his resources, his knowledge and wisdom that he's had throughout the years. This person doesn't need much, and you don't need much. You're like you're a traveler, you're an explorer, you're a wanderer, you're a person of spirit. Okay, material things you're not too crazy about. You're all about, as long as I have my spirit intact, my soul's still there, okay? If it gets too much of someone being toxic and trying to, get under your skin and try to take your light. No one will ever take your light, but they'll drain you, okay? So if it's gotten to that point, you realize this and you're moving forward and moving to find something better. Even though you do care about the situation, you know for your highest good, it's best to move forward, okay? So I do feel for a lot of you, this is something needed that you need to do, okay? You know you don't want to, but you kind of have to, sort of thing, okay? So that's the past energy there. Your soul is a little bit conflicted, okay? You're at a point in your life where you're wondering which door, which path, which crossroad should I take? Should I follow my heart or do something that, you know, it's logical? And by logical is what I mean, something, you know, your society expects of you, something maybe your parents expect of you, something you've been comfortable in, your security around you, okay? You're in a battle between what your heart and like intuition's telling you to do and what is like, you know, the right thing to do, based on what people have told you, based on how you've grown up, based on what you know, okay? So this is like, could even be something you studied, okay? Like this is all you've learned throughout the years, but then you've left those behind you. You're like, what are all these good for then if I'm not really happy, kind of thing. All right? So this is the lion here. You see the lion up there? That's telling you, pay attention and take a risk. Pay attention to your intuition, because most decisions have been made on people taking risks based on what their intuition told them, even if it was illogical, okay? Because most successful goals that have been reached, most successful situations that brought abundance, they were based on a crazy decision, on a crazy, risk-taking thing, all right? So apply it as you will to your situation, but you know what it is that's best for you in your heart and soul, all right? And this is coming in your soul's position, what's around you. So you will have to make a decision in the month of July. Okay, and some of you, I do see you walking away from something and finally saying, you know what, not good for me, toxic, gotta go. Pay attention to your intuition, okay? It's going to lead you in the right direction. All right? So some of you might be saying, you know, I'm even though you want to hang on to this, it's what maybe it defines your identity. It could be a specific job. You've been there for like 10 years, even more. This is not what defines you. You have so much more to you as a person. You're so much more than your job, than like what your friends, than, you know, your little hobbies here and there, whatever. You're so much more as a soul, and you're meant to experience beautiful things. All right. So I am feeling you're leaning more to your spirit, what it's saying to you, to your intuition. I'm feeling you're going to go through that door, and I feel like that's going to be the right choice. Okay. So pay attention to what your heart is wanting to experience. All right. So there is going to be a little bit of a tug and war, what path to choose. And that doesn't have to be like a major soul decision. It could just be deciding between, you know, two jobs. Okay. Maybe two partners. And again, it's saying use your intuition. Maybe one of them, it's paying a lot more. But you know, with that money comes a price. Maybe you're going to have no freedom with your friends or to travel, or I don't know, maybe it's going to take too much of your time, even though the money seems great. Maybe you're just not ready for that responsibility or that role. Maybe you want more balance in your life. So take the one that's a little less, but you'll have more freedom. You see what I mean? So you know which one you're leaning towards, even though others are like, yeah, take the one with like you're making the most money. Okay, that's just an example, but that's the situation you're going to be in. So make sure that you follow your heart. All right? People give you advice based on, you know, their experiences, based on what they hear. Most people give experiences based on what other people say. They haven't even like lived it themselves. So like, don't listen to people. I mean, if you have one trusted person, go to someone that is actually like, you know, maybe a specialized, a mentor or a friend that you actually value their opinion and they have your best at heart, okay? So pay attention to that. Four of Mirrors, this is kind of like you're indifferent this month, okay? You're kind of taking things for what they are, going with the flow. Nothing's really like too much exciting for you. You're like indifferent, okay? Your people maybe are offering you things, maybe you're being offered love, but you know what? If you're in this state, if you're walking away from something, I don't feel a lot of you, especially from going away from a relationship and deciding to ending it. If you've been heartbroken, you're not ready for anything new. So this is saying take the time to have some time with yourself, to rest, to heal. All right, because you do get the golden flower in the near future, so healing is still needing. It's needed. You need to heal first before you move forward with anything. Okay, you need rest. So your mind, I feel like you just don't want to think about anything in July. You just want to like take it easy. You want to re-energize slowly. And this is showing maybe opportunities are coming in. Maybe your friends are like, oh, hey, meet this person. Oh, this person likes you or whatever. If you're coming out of a relationship, but you're like, nah, not feeling it. And that's okay. It's okay to be in that situation because you know what? You need this, especially if you experience this. This was really hard to come out of, all right? So you should go at your own pace. Don't pay attention to if anyone's like trying to force you into something. Be true to your heart, and express that to people around you. Say you're not in that, situation or phase in your life where you want to move fast into anything. You really just want to have some time to yourself and to go with the flow kind of thing. All right. So this is just you feeling even bored in the situation you're at, or maybe where you're at in your life, and your soul is yearning for this adventure, for this new beginning, for this risk. All right. So you might be like just a little bit bored too of the environment you're in. You're like, oh, what else is new? I need some change in my life kind of thing. So this is a good thing. Even though there's a lot of change and transition, there's a lot of reflecting period. This is good because you need this in order to move forward. You need to reflect and to review your life and everywhere you've been and what you've been doing in order to make a decision to move forward. Sometimes you need to keep repeating mistakes, or not really mistakes, but repeating a certain experience in order to realize it's not for you and to choose another door. So don't be afraid. Don't feel regret that you wasted your time. You didn't. You're just learning, okay? And you're gaining wisdom from this. So again, this is all about balance. It's all about taking it easy in a situation. And it's moderation as well, okay? So especially with you resting, take the time to really balance friends, love, work, moderation, especially what it is that you're doing with your health, eating. Vitality will be coming in. You will get a spark of vitality and a beauty near the end of the month. So you see that things are unfolding. You get that sense of hope again, that happiness. So you're exiting this period here. That's leaving. After you get some time to rest, you're like kind of in a stalemate kind of thing. But then the sun comes out, okay? So even though this is like, that's the temperance and the tarot, but because I'm seeing the sunflower as well, there's transformation because of this, because you choose to walk away from something no longer serving you, and there's happiness coming in. So you actually have, this is an amazing order here, like walking away, getting rest, making a choice, and you choosing your intuition, because Leo here, it rules the sun. So don't forget that this is connected. So you making your choice based on your intuition, that's going to bring you happiness. I feel that for you guys. All right, I'm going to choose now. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to choose a Nature's Whispers card. Here we are, Sagittarius. Okay, July, Sagittarius. Oh, so many cards fell. All right, just give me a second. Here it is. Okay, I feel like you need to see these two. I pulled out two for you. I'm only supposed to pull out one, but here it is. The big picture and heighten your vitality. Wow, you see that? Look at that. See, I told you vitality, energy, it's coming in for you. Okay? Hang around with positive people. Eat foods that are in higher vibration, bright fruits, vegetables. Do whatever you can to bring yourself out of this like depressing kind of state, or if it's like a heartbreaking state that you've moved on from, and bring in more positive energy in your life by being around people that pick you up, they lift you up, they inspire you. Okay? This is a time not to be negative and not to be around people that put you down or bring you down. If someone's not in agreement with how you choose to live your life, then you need to take a break from those people, distance them a little bit, and focus on what makes you happy, okay? You're looking at the world. Look at this. I feel like a lot of you want to travel. You have 2 world cards. You're looking at your opportunities, and then I feel you're making a choice, and you see the abundance and beauty growing from here, all the flowers blooming. That's you reaping the rewards, okay? Looking at the big picture of your life, seeing, okay, don't get caught up in the little details here and there. Look at the big picture. Are you really happy in like how you're living it? Okay. So this is applied to how you must, but there's some situation where it's telling you stop looking at the little nitty gritties. Look at the big picture on what you have. Also being more grateful as well with the beautiful things that you have in your life. All right, just because this is gone doesn't mean your whole world is shattered. Look at the big picture of your life and you will see the blessings, okay? A lot of you have leadership qualities. So you're like a big visionary, big picture type of person. That's the other thing I'm getting. All right, you're able to reach out to people even online. You're going to expand more, especially business. If you're into business and forming a new business, I see you growing here. So something you're thinking of doing, it's going to have expansion. Okay, you could even be thinking to travel the world or anything like that. Follow your intuition, okay, guys? So I hope you resonate with this reading. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.